What's up? This is Chester. We're here at Signal Snowboards. We're going to be making a snowboard to auction off for the earthquake and tsunami relief in Japan. You can go to musicforrelief.org to find out details.
We're going to lay records on top of this one. We've done it once before and it came out really cool, and here we go. So just a little stripe.
Just a little stripe.
Perfect. Did you see that? That was insane.
That's a perfect pour.
Perfect pour.
I feel like I've done this all my life.
Make sure everything's wetted out so nothing delams out there on the hill. That looks good.
Good?
Yeah. So then we go with the first layer of fiberglass here.
We're ready for the next pouring?
I am. Look at that. Look at all this. The edge of the board will get cut off in the bandsaw, so you can just kind of lay it on.
I'm left-handed, so we're going to have to fight over the middle space.
All right. You take it over.
No one wants to sit next to me at the dinner table.
No, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of wood is this stuff made out of?
This is poplar wood that we get out of the Midwest. It's known for being lightweight and durable. That we kind of line them up with. And then we do the same. You know, like when you're out riding and you're getting all that response, a good wood core can make or break your board. So this is the last layer before we put on the record.
So there's five layers?
And then the records, so I guess the records would be 6.
Well, the first thing I learned when I was learning snowboarding was how to knock yourself out.
Yeah.
I learned that one.
I think every snowboarder learns that one pretty quickly. And what's cool about the records is they do heat up and expand a little bit, so.
The most important is finding the center.
Yes, exactly.
Just let it happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. This one's on the nose here. There you go, just slide them over.
Is that cool?
Dude, that looks actually amazing.
It must be perfect.
Must be perfect. And then we take these little clips and we throw them like right in here.
So this is just it's gonna press it into its shape.
So you're just gonna grab this lever and
push it down. 3, 2, 1, cling to life! It's gonna look better used. It has to be ridden at least once or twice. Don't buy it and then just make it live a life on the wall. You know what I mean? That's horrifying for a snowboard. That's like purgatory. It doesn't want to die and be hung on a wall like a deer's head. It wants to be a deer and run through the forest. I heard that you guys had gotten back from a trip to Japan like literally 2 days before the earthquake and tsunami hit.
Yeah, it was 2 days before. We had just spent 10 days there riding all these insane mountains, hanging out with our distributors and all our friends over there, so it was pretty heavy for us when we got home.
Had you ever been to Japan before?
Yeah, you know, it's like we do. We've been there so much, and it's like it's one of my favorite cultures. Obviously, you can tell from the disaster how amazing they are because they're not looting and they're not going nuts. They're all very cool.
When I heard that Japan had been hit by an earthquake of that magnitude, and then you knew that a tsunami was coming afterwards.
Right.
And I was so worried because, you know, we've been to Japan many times and it's one of our favorite places, and Mike has a bunch of family that live out there, but we all love Japan and the people are amazing. It really goes to show you how well the society's infrastructure worked, because this disaster could have been way worse in terms of the loss of life that it has been.
Absolutely. But you can see them working so hard and diligently, and they're on it.
But something that is unavoidable would be getting sick from the radiation.
Right.
And so there's going to be a really long-term need for relief.
It wiped out complete towns. Sendai, a lot of people don't know this, was a huge surf culture. So it was like one of the hot spots for surfing. And that is completely gone now. Yeah. So there's a lot of people in action sports who are definitely reaching out.
I want to thank you on behalf of Linkin Park for donating the time and the resources to make this board. And I know someone out there is going to make a very generous donation to get their hands on this thing.
Thank you for coming out and building this board. You're a natural.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see if we can raise some more awareness.
All right, cool. You can bid on this snowboard at musicforrelief.org. Proceeds benefit the earthquake and tsunami relief in Japan. Thank you for your support.
I wish it wasn't so